From Baywatch Babe to activist icon. In the world of entertainment, few names have captured the spotlight quite like Pamela Anderson. From her iconic role in Baywatch to her impactful advocacy work, Anderson's journey is a captivating tale of fame, activism, and personal growth. Her rise to stardom, her evolution as a pop culture icon, her struggle with abuse at young age, and her transformation into a dedicated activist. In this video, we'll delve into these different chapters of Pamela Anderson's life story while you enjoy some rare photos of her. Anderson was born in Ladysmith, British Columbia, Canada, the daughter of Barry Anderson, a furnace repairman, and Carol, a waitress. Her great-grandfather, Juho Hyytiäinen, was a Finnish native of Saarijärvi and left the Grand Duchy of Finland, which was a part of the Russian Empire at the time, for Canada in 1908. He changed his name to Anderson when he arrived as an immigrant. A chance opportunity on the game show, Labatt's Blue Night, caught the attention of producers, leading to her debut as Playboy magazine's Playmate of the Month in 1990. This marked the first step in her ascent to fame. Her electrifying presence and striking looks quickly made her a sought-after model and actress. However, it was her role as C.J. Parker in the hit TV series Baywatch that catapulted her into international stardom. With her signature red swimsuit and slow-motion beach runs, Anderson became a cultural icon of the 1990s. While Baywatch brought her global recognition, Pamela Anderson was determined to break free from the image of the beach bombshell. She ventured into the world of film, taking on diverse roles that showcased her acting range. Despite her professional successes, Anderson's personal life was marked by tumultuous relationships, including a high-profile marriage to rock musician Tommy Lee. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's relationship began in a whirlwind manner. They met in early 1995, and after a brief courtship, got married on February 19th of the same year. Their wedding took place on a beach in Cancun, Mexico. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee's marriage gained notoriety when a stolen home video of their intimate moments was leaked to the public. The video, which was stolen from their home and widely distributed without their consent, caused a media sensation and ignited debates about privacy and consent. In 1998, after 3 years of marriage, Pamela Anderson filed for divorce from Tommy Lee. Early life abuse. In her book, she details 3 harrowing incidents of abuse in her life, all before the age of 18. A female babysitter repeatedly molested her as a child. A 25-year-old man assaulted her when she was 12. She also mentioned about her high school boyfriend and a group of his friends assaulted her. Predators look for somebody to do things that are so humiliating you'd be embarrassed to tell somebody, she says, sitting before a crackling fire, a dog at her feet. Those kinds of things really color the rest of your life. You block things out or you're going to deal with it later. And I'm dealing with it now. She wrote in her book, Pamela Anderson Activism. Beyond her entertainment career, Pamela Anderson discovered a newfound passion for activism. Her commitment to animal rights and environmental causes led her to partner with organizations like PETA. Anderson's advocacy work extended beyond the spotlight, as she used her platform to raise awareness about issues close to her heart. Her dedication to the well-being of animals and the planet showcased a different side of her, one driven by compassion and a desire to make a positive impact. Anderson has been a vegetarian since childhood and vegan since her early 20s for ethical reasons and promotes the benefits of a plant-based diet. Anderson sparked controversy when she participated in a PETA advertisement, donning a bikini that featured drawn-on sections resembling the divisions found on meat cuts, such as ribs, rump, and shoulder. The accompanying tagline read, "All animals have the same parts." This provocative ad quickly drew attention and discussion. However, the controversy escalated further when the ad was prohibited in Montreal, Quebec. The grounds for the ban were rooted in claims of sexism. In response, Anderson countered, expressing her disappointment at the decision. She pointed out the irony of a city known for its openness to exotic dancing and progressive values, censoring a woman's use of her own body for a purpose as significant as advocating against the suffering of animals raised for meat. Anderson's reply showed that there was a difference between what people think about Montreal and how it actually is. They stopped a woman from expressing her political ideas with her body. Anderson compared this to when other places also control what people can do. She asked if they might even start telling people what to wear. She wanted people to think about how this could stop individuals from showing who they are and speaking up for what they believe in. Anderson against pornography. Delving beneath the surface of the pornography industry reveals its often overlooked dark consequences. Its potential for exploitation, addiction, and societal harm is well known. Anderson has taken a strong stance against pornography, In a notable move, she joined forces with Orthodox Rabbi Shmuley Boteach in 2016 to co-author an opinion piece in the Wall Street Journal. This article quickly gained traction and went viral. In their joint piece, Anderson and Boteach made a bold assertion, labeling online pornography as a public hazard of unprecedented seriousness. Their collaboration didn't stop at written words. Anderson and Boteach advocated for what they termed a sensual revolution. This movement aimed to replace the ubiquitous presence of pornography with a more nuanced approach to sexuality, one that intertwines love with physicality, personality with intimacy, and imagination with the mechanics of the body. Their call was for a shift from mere orgasmic release to meaningful, binding relationships. The duo took their message to a larger platform by delivering a joint lecture at Oxford University. This lecture drew an audience of over 1,000 people, emphasizing the global significance of the conversation they were initiating. They also worked together in the field of literature. Anderson and Boteach collaborated on a book named Lust for Love, published in 2018. Within the pages of this book, they further examined their thoughts, delving into the decrease of substantial and fervent bonds within close relationships. Through their written words, they advocated for a fresh movement focused on deep emotional attachment and partners forming strong connections in the private sphere. Her activism just didn't stop here. Throughout her activism, Anderson championed various causes. She became a spokesperson for MAC Cosmetics' MAC/AIDS Fund in 2005, supporting individuals affected by AIDS and HIV. Pamela's financial crisis. In the Netflix documentary, Pamela, A Love Story, Pamela Anderson opens up about her financial challenges despite her widespread fame. Directed by Ryan White, the film provided a glimpse into Anderson's life in Ladysmith, British Columbia, where she relocated in 2020 after selling her Malibu property. Despite her larger-than-life persona, her current home is described as modest, raising eyebrows considering her celebrity status. The documentary touched on various aspects of Anderson's life, including her refusal of a $5 million offer for a stolen tape featuring intimate moments with her ex-husband, Tommy Lee. Despite her fame, Anderson's financial woes have been ongoing. Her son, Brandon Lee, who is also a producer of the documentary, said that his mother has struggled with debt for a significant portion of her life. It's funny, even famous individuals like Pamela Anderson can face financial difficulties despite their fame. The director of this documentary mentions an instance during filming when Anderson offered to pay for a meal, revealing that her credit cards have been declined multiple times throughout her career. Through years, she's made headlines for tax delinquencies, been involved in several high-profile lawsuits, and lost money tearing down and rebuilding that Malibu house of her, spending $8 million cash, which she reportedly struggled to pay. In November 2010, Pamela Anderson's financial struggles took her to make an appearance on the 4th season of Big Boss, the Indian version of the Big Brother TV show. She spent just 3 days as a guest in the house and reportedly received a payment of around $500,000. Continuing her involvement in the franchise, Anderson participated in the 12th season of Big Brother in the United Kingdom in 2011. Additionally, she appeared as a special house guest on the 4th season of VIP Brother in Bulgaria in 2012, which is the celebrity spin-off of Big Brother. Pamela's future endeavors. While her last movie was Alone at Night, which did nothing much at box office, hopes are high with Anderson's upcoming projects, a movie called Rescued by Ruby, a film that delves into themes of compassion and redemption. Anderson takes on the role of Ruby, a woman and her bond with a rescued dog. Besides movies, Pamela Anderson is also active on TV. She's going to star in a show called Limerence, which talks about complicated relationship,